What's up YouTube? In this video I want to do something a little bit different. So I have made this thing that you can partially see behind me. I don't know if I'd ever make a tutorial for this or if you guys would even want it, but I love this thing quite a lot and I did want to show it off, and I don't see how I'm going to do that in any other way than making a video about it. So let me explain. This is a recreation for the cover art of a book called the Minecraft Exploration Guidebook. Here is the book itself, and this is the cover. And I'm hoping that you're going to see quite a lot of similarities between that cover and this right here. I thought that it'd be really fun to recreate it and see if I could get as close as possible to the version that you can see on the cover of the book. I actually did this before with Minecraft's Creative Guide and this house right here, except I did make a tutorial for the house that you just saw. But this one is so erratic and crazy that I don't think that I'd ever want to actually make a tutorial for it. If you do enjoy this video, please do remember to give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Just give the video a like if you think that this build is cool, because I really do. So without any further ado, first, I'm just going to show you the cover of the book again, just to remind you what this place looks like. This is what the book looks like, and I want you to take a good hard look at it, remember what it looks like, and I'm going to show you around. So, on the surface, I mean, the cover art is basically just a grass block that's got some bits that are a bit destroyed, and inside the grass block you can see that it goes down in depth. There's quite a few layers to this grass block cake, but on the surface we have a pool area, and this pool actually hangs off the side, and it actually goes all the way down. It goes down the side of the grass block and into the dirt below it, or actually into just whiteness if you're looking at the cover. There's also some animals on the cover as well, but I don't actually have those because they just run off and fall off and stuff anyway. We have an adventurer coming out of this mine shaft, which you'll see later on, and I've tried to recreate him. We have Steve here, Steve the adventurer. There's also a small house as well, which is this, of course. I've actually not put anything in the house, and if you walk into it, you'd actually meet a very quick demise. I'm not actually sure if the house is big enough. No, I didn't even make the house big enough that you could live in it, from the looks of things anyway. Over here in this direction, you can clearly see like some water. I should have actually probably used real water here instead of blue concrete, and there would be a creeper here as well, which is kind of like walking along. I don't think I have to tell you why I didn't have a creeper on the surface of this. Just like with any of the other mobs, it wasn't a good idea. But as you have a look around, you can see that I think I've done a pretty good job in recreating it. But that isn't the only level, that's just the surface level. And just to show you the back, by the way, I've stayed away from the back because the back of like the creative cube or whatever you want to call this thing, it doesn't look as good as the front because you don't actually see it from the cover. But you do see the mine shaft entrance on the cover, so I have decided to recreate it. Even the torches are in the same place, and it does actually lead down into the other parts of the creative of the actual exploration guide cube thingy-majiggy thing that I've recreated. But there's a few different parts of this. Like on this left hand side, there's kind of like there's supposed to be a couple of furnaces and a little bit of lava, and you're supposed to have like a spider here. And I've also made it so that it also connects to this part, which is also quite visible, which is like a little bit of lava, and you've got a little bit of like burnt ground and some diamonds next to the lava, which is where they always are. And I've also included this part here. Like this part, I'm not even sure where this is supposed to go, because there's like a set of ladders here, and it's just kind of like an open crevice, but the only way that it could actually go is like up into the base of the pond, so I'm not really sure what its purpose is. And the last big open part here, we actually have Alex. Unfortunately, there is no, like, Alex head. So I kind of had to use Steve. I did want to put, like, an orange helmet on Steve, but I couldn't do it. But other than that, you know, he's dressed as Alex. It's fine. You know, Steve can wear women's clothes. It's no big deal. This is 2K18. And here we're supposed to have another creeper kind of like hidden away in the background, ready to come and tackle Alex. We also have like, you can see like the entrance to like a mine shaft. And there's also supposed to be like a little minecart here, a little bit of water, and that's pretty much all you can see. But I have made it so that all of these parts do connect together, so like if you wanted to, you could like walk in between each one of these many parts, and you would also be able to climb back up if you wanted to in survival mode and like make your way all the way up to the top here. And yeah, I mean, there's really not a massive amount to show other than just showing off this build. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of like show off, just do a little bit of showcase of this thing. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I don't know whether I'd ever do a tutorial of this. I'm sure that some of you guys might want one because I think this is an awesome build. I think that this is kind of crazy. I really love doing these sorts of things, just as I did with the Creative Cube House. And there are also, by the way, there are some more books. Like there's like a guide to redstone, which has a similar sort of thing on the front, and there's also a guide to the Nether and the End, which also has a similar thing as well. And there's a few more Minecraft books. I've been thinking about recreating all of them. I think that that could be kind of awesome to like do all of them, and maybe even have them all together. Although I'm not sure that I could probably actually stick them all together in this little plot here. If I destroyed a couple of things, I could probably make that happen. But yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you would like to see some recreations of the other books as well. I think that that'd be kind of awesome, and I'd love to have a reason to do them other than just like because I like them. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that like button if you did enjoy it. If you'd like to check out any more of my stuff, including the Creative Cube House, you can check that out in the card system and the description below. I'll just leave a link to that. If you do want to check out anything that you can kind of see around me, we've got kind of like a weird cross section of my world here. I'll leave some more links to some playlists as well. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'm slowly falling to the ground, and I'll see you in the next video.